Hello, I'm Deanna. I'll be your host for this week's episode of Undercurrent. To kick off this week, we checked out the latest craze that's, well, pretty much sweeping the planet, pub choir. We sent Laura down to the Newport Hotel in Fremantle to check out what they had to offer.
When thinking of a good night out, we often just look to food and beverages. But today we investigate the new trend of pub choir. This started at the Newport, and tonight we speak to Catherine and an actual member of pub choir. Catherine, tell us a little bit about how pub choir started.
Well, pub choir is actually a worldwide phenomenon now, I'll have you know, Laura. It is all over the world. The owners of the Newport actually came across it for Choir, which is out in Toronto, other side of the world. I came across it when I was in Brisbane, and I went to the Brisbane pub choir, and that was so inspiring for me. They had over 300 people, everyone in one room, just singing their hearts out. And so then we thought we'd try and create something like this here at the Newport in Fremantle, in Perth, and it basically just blossomed from there, and now we've created a pub choir here at Newport.
So is it just exclusively for the Newport?
This one that you'll see my beautiful face at is here at the Newport. But look, music is communal, so it's all around the world in every part. So whenever you can sing, you should seize the opportunity to sing. But if you'd like to sing in a group, in a community environment, and just have good fun and learn harmonies and things like that, then you should totally come down to the Newport Pub Choir.
So what sort of experience is required to partake in this?
Look, absolutely none. Do you sing?
Only in the shower.
Perfect. That's a requirement that we had. If you sing in the shower, if you sing in the car, if you sing into your hairbrush, if you just sing professionally, any kind of singing, we want you. So that there is no prerequisite. As long as you have a love for singing or you want to try singing, we have people that are choir singers, so they're ready to try all the harmonies because we teach one song and we break it down to different parts. Split boys and girls, whatever you're comfortable singing, high and low. So those who are experienced singers can get into the harmony side of things. And those who want to just try it out or just go from singing in the shower to singing out in public, perfect place. You're in a safe space.
It sounds like you've got a lot of experience. What's your musical background?
Oh, look, my musical background, how long have you got? I mean, how long's the segment? So I've been very fortunate to have music be my whole life. I started performing when I was 3 years old. It's not that long ago. And pretty much I've been doing singing in live bands. I've done music overseas. I've done live bands here, musicals. Pretty much I own my own music school. I have my own entertainment company. So pretty much my whole life is music. So pub choir is it's a new thing that I've been doing, and I'm loving it because it just has that whole sense of community, and everyone can just be involved in it for fun, which is doing your whole life doing professional music. It's nice to be able to just come and go, hey, let's just jam out and have a good time.
Annie, so you went along to the pub choir. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Oh, it was fabulous. It was great fun, lots of people. I went with a group of girlfriends, and we just thought, hey, we're in a choir, let's go and check it out, and it was great fun.
Now, do you have to have some singing experience? Because I know you are in a choir originally.
No, you don't. Not at all. As long as you're just there to have fun. It's a community thing. It's great.
And how long did it go for?
7 till 9.
Did you have some drinks along the way, Annie?
Just a few bops. It was lots of fun.
And is that what made it a more enjoyable experience, or would you have just as much fun without drinking?
Oh, probably just gives you a bit more fun, but I'm sure I could have done it without alcohol, but it was great. It was really good, and it just makes you feel very relaxed.
And will you be going to the next pub choir?
Absolutely, and I recommend it to anyone and everyone out there because it's great fun.
And for all age groups?
Absolutely, because I'm an old bat, and you know what? We need lots and lots more people. Young, old, doesn't matter.
Where can people find out more information about pub choir?
The best place would be to go to the Newport Facebook page, as we have an event for each pub choir because it happens every month, and then so you can find all those information on the Newport Facebook page. You can also find it on my Facebook page, Catherine John Music, also the Newport website.
Catherine, do people need a book for this, or can they just rock up?
You can just rock up. We rock up 7 o'clock, the doors open, $10 entry. We kick off the vocal cords, warming up at 7:30. And the next one is on August the 9th. It's the second Thursday of every month that we do them. So the next second Thursday is the 9th of August.
Could you give our viewers a little tip or hint on what might be the next song? Hot scoop here at WTV.
Well, look, the hint I can give you is it'll be really fun. It'll be, you will love it. It will inspire you to keep coming back to every other pub choir after that. And that's all I can share with you, Laura. It's top secret.
You heard it, guys. Get down here for pub choir at the Newport. I'll hopefully see you at the next pub choir. This has been Laura for Undercurrent.
With lots of information available on different diets and eating habits, it's very hard to know what's good for you. Annabelle caught up with a local cafe owner and discussed the benefits of eating a ketogenic diet.
A ketogenic diet is a high-fat, low-carb diet that has an extensive list of health benefits. Today we're here at Caribou Cafe in Subiaco to speak to the owner Jason a little bit about how it works, and also Cam, a little bit about how supplements work and how they can impact your life. And tell us a little bit about the cafe. How did it all begin and what was sort of the idea behind it? What did you want to create for your customers?
Okay, well, it just started off as a regular cafe. I kind of started learning as I went about this different way of eating, and it got me curious. So I just started researching into it and I started applying it to myself. And there were times when I would eat my breakfast in the cafe on my little break, and the customers were saying, what have you got there? And so they said, can we have that? So I made up a tray and it kind of sold out really fast. I was like, let me do it again. And I just kept on doing that, and then it kind of evolved. The way it made me feel, how I felt physically, mentally, the amount of energy I had, just how good it was. I felt this is just too good to be true. And I felt like, I went to the doctors. I said, listen, this is what I'm doing. And he goes, well, your blood sugar levels, everything is spot on. Like, what's going on? I said, this is why I'm doing low carb. And he goes, oh, just keep doing that. You're healthy. And I realised why it's like this secret that I had. So I wanted to share it with everyone else.
Tell me a little bit about a ketogenic diet.
Yeah, not a problem. So basically, we're going to swap the foods that we generally eat, so carbs and sugar based. All you do is you swap it over to a healthy fats instead. So we're going low carb, moderate amount of protein, and high in healthy fats. So typically the foods that you would eat if you're doing carbs and sugars, so wake up, have breakfast, you can have maybe cereal, some toast, some, a glass of juice. So all that's doing is just like raising your blood sugar level immediately, and then your body's basically set up to running on the glucose the whole day. So by doing it a low carb, high fat way or a ketogenic way, you're going to have bacon, eggs, some, butter, and maybe some spinach or broccoli or something along those lines. So what we're doing is we're eating foods that are not going to raise your blood sugar level at all, and it's also a high amount of healthy fats, which after a while your body will kind of convert that into an energy source called a ketone.
Is this sort of diet for everyone, or for people that are sort of thinking, I guess, about changing this diet? What would you say to them if they're not 100% sure about it?
All we kind of do here is that we eat in a particular way. So we don't want to have, sweet potato or white potatoes or other, starchy vegetables that are going to raise your blood sugar level. So we try to avoid those ones. And then what we do is we have the healthy fats and instead.
Where can customers buy some of your products if they're looking to actually purchase them?
Okay, so we do sell some products in the cafe. Obviously, Nuts by Nature Milk with a Y.com. You can get that online. And otherwise, come into Caribou, check it out. And we also have ketogenic donuts. So it looks naughty, but it's actually really healthy for you. So they're 2 gram net carb per donut. So that's great. We've had it checked on type 1s diabetics and people doing strict keto, and their blood sugar level has not raised. So therefore, they didn't need to inject. So it's a very good treat.
How do you work with a keto diet? Do you recommend it to people, or what's your involvement in this area?
We work with a ketogenic supplement, which will actually put you into therapeutic ketosis nutritionally in under 60 minutes. So people are able to continue utilizing carbohydrates as a fuel source and get the benefits of the ketones as well to help them then engage with a better relationship with themselves and food.
And these supplements, are these sort of a long-term thing that people have to take for a year, couple of years, or how does that work?
So we're really seeing a massive shift, and it just depends where people are at in their journey. So if you've only just started out in understanding what your body loves and what it feels good in it, then it's going to take a little bit longer for you to get to that point of the journey where you don't need the supplementation anymore. But once you've got that relationship and you know what works and what doesn't, then you're able to stop the supplements and know that you're on a healthy journey and able to keep going forth.
So how does it go? What can people expect to feel after taking these, I guess, for whatever period of time that they do require them?
Definitely the benefits that we're seeing predominantly amongst people is better energy, better focus, less cravings, better sleep, better moods, and ultimately long-term a greater relationship with not just themselves but with food along the way.
Is it for everyone, pretty much. Do you recommend it for pregnant women or a certain age group more than anything else, or can anyone take these?
No, definitely. So the way that our product works is actually suitable from birth to the end. So you're actually able to take it at any time with being pregnant or just being a youngster. Obviously different servings for different age groups. However, anything from 18 onwards, you can take a full packet.
And where can people get these supplements if they're watching this and they think this is for me, I need to make this change? Where can they go from here?
So the awesome part about the product is that it's actually available online and it can be at your doorstep within just about 5 days.
Thank you for watching. I'm Annabelle Pinardi reporting for Undercurrent.
Don't go too far away. We'll be back right after the break with more Perth stories here on Undercurrent.